The Verdict podcast will begin shortly. Please forgive us for our technical difficulties. All people around the world, I am your favorite funny girl, comedian Judge Miles, and you already know that when the judge is in, the verdict is out. That's right. Today is our third episode of 2025. The verdict is back. If you guys want to contact me or reach me, you can follow me on all social media platforms under comedian Judge Miles. Okay, Judge Miles. I'm just trying to make sure that everything is working. Please let me know if you guys can hear me, and we can get to going. The number is pinned down right here, 313-753-2696. I am under the weather, so please forgive me for my energy being low. My head is banging, but I promised myself that I was going to push through no matter what. So that's exactly what I'm doing today. We have a good lineup, and I'm going to need you guys to comment and talk to me so that we can get this verdict going and going well. Okay, let me see am I working on YouTube? And I want to say thank you to all of the followers and the jurors who are watching me and listening to me on Spotify, Amazon, Pandora, so on and so forth. Before we get into anything, we have to drop a PSA. The Verdict podcast is real, raw, and raunchy. It is for adults and adults only. This is explicit content for 18-year-olders and up, okay? We do use profanity, so if you're not one of those type of people who engage in profanity, this is your time to exit stage left, all right? Also, anything that I say or do while performing this podcast, it is not associated with any business or any organization that the judge deals with. I stand alone and alone only. All right. And when you hear this, you know we're about to get into some things. You are my jurors, and I need you guys to call in at any time, 313-753-2696, to give me your verdict. Okay. Now we're just going to go right into it. But before we go into it, I need to let you guys know we have sponsorship opportunities available. All you got to do is give me a call, and you can advertise your business or your product right here on The Verdict, okay? We are streamed on all of the best social media platforms and digital platforms available. So this is the place for you to be. I'm also still on Amazon. So if you guys want to check me out, the judges comedy special, The Verdict, is now available on Amazon and Amazon Prime. Rent or buy today. All right, so you can rent or own today. The judges on Amazon. Comedy special, The Verdict. All right, thank you guys once again. Clap it up for me just being here. My energy is low. I know y'all can tell because I normally just be blah, 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 blah. But baby, when I tell you my head is banging, that's what I mean. Make sure you guys strap up. I'm talking about strap up. Make sure you guys wrap up. If you are in any cold state, I'm here in Michigan and it's freezing. It's like 2 degrees, 3 degrees. I mean, it is really cold. Make sure you keep gas in your gas tank because my man told me that it can freeze your gas line. Make sure you take your vitamins. Make sure you get some rest. Start wearing your mask again because they got some new shit out that is really, really, really bad. And right now, so many people are sick. All right, so we moving right on to dumb shit. This is my favorite. Because we all know somebody who is participating in some dumb shit. But today's dumb shit is sponsored by Generation Alpha. All right, this is Generation Alpha. This is the fucking generation that we in right now. It's full of dumb shit. It's full of kids that think they know every fucking thing and don't know shit. Okay? Don't know shit. Delusional. I'm pretty sure her mama, her daddy, her grandmama, somebody told her ass, please, baby, you beautiful. You don't have to do this. Do not get all these goddamn tattoos on your face. This girl got over 50 tattoos on her face. She's a nice looking African American girl, but she's troubled. You can clearly tell she's troubled Because who in their right mind would put this many tattoos on their face? Who in their right mind would put any tattoos on their face? This is crazy work right here. This is like gangbanger shit. And she's like I said, Generation Alpha. This generation is crazy as fuck, okay? The things that they do, the way that they process life, we're never going to be able to understand it. They don't want to work. They don't want to go to school. They want to be gangbangers. They don't know what gender they are. Okay, they any gender. They pan gender around this motherfucker, okay? It is disturbing and alarming, the shit that we looking at. And all we can do is pray. All we can do is pray, because they say the kids are our future, baby, and the future is looking dim than a fucker. This is dumb shit right here. Kids, y'all not even supposed to be listening to me, but if you is, please hear me out. I know we play a lot, but this right here, you are going to regret this. This is your face. This is the first thing that people see. This is how people judge you. And you can say that you don't care, but you definitely gonna care. You're gonna be an old ass grandma with a tattooed face. Nobody's gonna trust you. I don't want to hire you. You look like you're gonna rob me. This is once again, your critical thinking skills are the fuck off. Okay, all right. This is dumb shit, and I'm gonna boo this. You didn't think about the husband that may want to marry you one day? Somebody may want to marry you, but not no more. The only man you gonna get is a man in prison. You gotta go to a game to get love. This is ridiculous. Then you doing the ducky lips like you cute. You look crazy. Nobody's gonna trust you to make their spaghetti. Nobody. Am I Donald Trump? Nobody. Like, nobody's gonna trust you at all. Nothing is good. Nothing is good. You're done, okay? I'm so saddened for this generation. This generation makes me sick. We moving right along. We got some more dumb shit. Now, this is going to make you laugh, okay? I seen this clip scrolling down Facebook. It has went viral. You're not going to understand what you're even looking at, because I know I damn sure didn't. Check this out.
I know I'm a man of peace and righteousness. Now, I told her I'm going to remove her right now, and this is my witness. What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
What are we looking at?
Get off of me. You're holding me. Get off of me.
What is happening?
Get off of me.
Oh, God.
But you know it's too late now.
Oh, God.
It's too late. Get off of him. Please leave me alone. I handcuff you. Now I'm asking you to get off my property. And I came in peace. Now I'm asking you to get off my property.
Please get off his property.
No, you get off my property.
I'm gonna get off your property. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me. Get off of me.
Now she want to take on a man.
Get off of me. Get off of me.
Stop, Mr. John. Stop.
Now it's weird though.
Stop, Mr. John. Stop. No. Get off my property. No. Get off my property. Don't do that. Get off my property now. Stop. Stop. Get off my property. You violated my house. Get off my property. Get off my property. Get off my property now. You gonna walk across my property? Chance, let her off my property, please. I asked you. Get her off my property. Please. I come in peace. I never disrespect her.
I come in peace.
I come as a father. I come as a father.
Now he come as a father.
I come as a father. Please get off my property. Please get off my property.
Lord have mercy.
Please get off my property.
Please get off this man's fucking property.
Please get off my property. That's all I asked you to do.
Oh my God.
In the name of Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
They better know who I am. Thank you.
Oh my God.
Very much. And bless you. I know I'm a man of peace.
I cannot make this up. I mean, I don't even know what I just watched. For the people that's listening, you have a man in a fur squirrel with a gold blonde wig on, with some glasses on and a beard. His name is Mr. Johnny. They say he comes from Ohio. He claims he's a man of peace, and he claims he comes in peace. And it's a young lady who is antagonizing what it looks like to be her boyfriend. They're going through something on his property inside of a car. He is telling her to get off his property. She don't want to get off his property. This man then took off his shoe and started beating her on the booty with his shoe, okay? And she starts to fight back. She starts to swing on him. Eventually, she agrees to get off his property, and it's a mess. The part that y'all didn't see was him telling him that he needs to go make up with her. You know, he needs to go see if she's okay. She loves him. Like, now he wants to be a father figure after he done just whipped her with a shoe. We living in a crazy ass world. This is some dumb shit. Once again, I just wanted to show y'all. And this man has went viral. He has hundreds of thousands of views. People are using him, just like myself, to talk about him on a podcast, because we don't even know what we're looking at. Okay, but it's a lot of characters in the world, and he's one of them. But this is how people live, and they say that Mr. Johnny is not playing. This is how he really is. He's in character, but this is who he is. And I'm perplexed. I've been perplexed. I don't know what I was looking at. What I do know is this. You got to watch who you get in relationships with and who their family is. You got to watch. You got to watch all of that, because this is a mess. I could imagine my man's father or uncle or granddaddy whooping me with a shoe. Like, what the fuck is going on? This is dumb shit. Dumb shit 101. Dumb shit 101. We got some breaking news. We got some breaking news, people. You know when you hear this sound, it's breaking news. It's comedian Judge Miles with the breaking news here on The Verdict. Now, I'm missing a little bit of information, but I seen this down my timeline. What looks like to be a Hispanic male, or let me see. Let me stop this really quick. A Hispanic male or a white male who is aimlessly pointing a gun. Let me make sure you guys are able to see this, and just shooting at people who are driving, people who are in traffic. Okay. And what I saw was he killed a father of 4. He is just shooting aimlessly. He's walking down the street with a gun, just walking casually. No one is stopping him, and it's traffic, and he's just shooting at the traffic. Okay. And he wounded, allegedly, this was on ABC, he wounded a father of 4. We living in a crazy, crazy world. I tell y'all this over and over and over. A lot of the news that we're going to talk about is going to be just so shocking, so evil, so malice. But we're living in a crazy world. Could you imagine being in your car, driving, having a good day, and the next thing you know, pow, you're shot? This man is shooting at traffic. Just shooting. Nobody has stopped him. I don't know if they realized it or what. Then he throws one of the clips out. He's finished with that clip. He puts in another clip. People are suffering from mental illness every single day. The person next door, the people who are teaching you, sometimes even your therapist. People are seriously mentally ill. And a lot of times people want to say that it comes from genetics, but I want to challenge you. I feel like it's the devil. I feel like people just have evil spirits in them. I feel like people are not indulging themselves enough into God, and they are really allowing the devil to get in their minds, right? I believe that these are evil spirits that are walking around day to day. And you're really lucky if you wake up and have another day. You lucky to see another day, because this world's so fucking crazy. You can walk outside. Just walk outside and shovel your snow. And some crazy motherfucker can have a gun and decide he's going to shoot you today. Order in the court. Order in the fucking court. This was diabolical. To see a man just shooting out in traffic is so scary. This is type of shit make you not even want to leave the house. But fear is not the spirit of God. Fear is the spirit of the devil. And this is what the devil wants to do. He wants to paralyze you. He wants to scare you. Now, it was a lot of people that was driving on this same road at this same time that wasn't touched. The angels was around them. God was protecting them. But some people were affected. This is the times that we living in. Very scary. This is why you got to pray each and every day. If you're one of those people that's getting up, going on by your day, and you have not given any time to God, shame on you. Order in the court. Order in the court. It's order in the court. Because we already understand that we living in our last days. I'm talking about praying is just like drinking water. It's necessary. This should be the first thing that you do. Before you do anything, you should be praying. Amen? Amen again. I'm going to move on to something that's even more scary than that. Because that was scary. But this is really sad. It was reported on Tasha K that a father is demanding accountability from ABC Keith Haring School after his 2-year-old was found like this. For the people who can't see, he went to school looking like a beautiful 2-year-old son. He came back with a lot of problems on his face. I'm talking about his eye looks like it's been beaten. He has a black eye. His mouth looks like it's swollen. I mean, this is really sad. This little baby has been violated. 2-year-old child was hospitalized. And this is the killing part. This is a special needs school. So this is a school where you're supposed to be taking extra precaution, showing care, kindness, and love, especially to children. I mean, come on now. And you go to pick up your child, and your child does not look the same way that they look when you drop them off. In fact, they've been violated. They've been harmed. This is a parent's worst fucking nightmare. This is why a lot of parents don't even want to put their kids in daycare. But the way that the system is set up, you gotta work. And if you don't have no family, which a lot of people just, I mean, we're not living in the days of family. Family used to be imperative. It used to be crucial. It used to be something that just happened innately, right? People who had your back. You had a child, you had your grandma, you had your great grandma, you had the man, you had children, you had aunties and uncles and shit like that who would step in and help. But nowadays, you don't have any of that. And so you're forced to put your children in some type of daycare, some type of aftercare, some type of schooling. And all you can do, once again, is hope and pray that the people do right by your children. But we live in a sick world, people. We living in a sick world. And like I said, I'm going to keep saying this. The overall theme of today is we're living in a sick world. To harm children is terrible. Order in the court. I mean, you have to be the most evilest person to think it's okay to harm a child. A child is helpless. They didn't ask to be here. You're supposed to care for children, love children, teach them right from wrong, protect them. And y'all around here beating on them, abusing them. This is sad. I know this father was just irate when he seen this. This is the type of thing that make you want to jeopardize your freedom. And I know a lot of fathers who would jeopardize their freedom. They wouldn't just be okay with this. I know a lot of parents who feel like if you touch my children, I'm ready to die for mine. A lot of parents are like that. You can't be playing with people's kids. You can't be playing with people's kids. Are you serious? This is so sad. This is so sad. This is so sad. ABC Keith Haring School, you definitely have to answer for this. We need answers. The people, the judge. Please excuse me. We need answers. We need answers. Make sure you guys drop your comments down in the comment section so that we can have a conversation. I am here to have a conversation. Once again, if you're just joining, this is the 3rd episode of The Verdict, and we are on breaking news, okay? We're on breaking news. We're moving right along to celebrity gossip. Let's talk about some celebrity gossip. The celebrities always give me some stuff to talk about. They have all this money and all this fame and bored as fuck. They be so bored with their lives. They be doing the dumbest shit. Today we talking about Ari Fletcher and Taina. Ari Fletcher, if you guys don't know, was the first baby mama of G Herbo. G Herbo is a rapper. I don't really know his music. I ain't gonna lie. But some people like him. He a little sassy to me. And now she's with, what is his name? Dang, she with another Moneybag Yo. She with Moneybag Yo. I can't keep up with these hoes. These hoes be jumping from man to man. I don't be knowing who they with, okay? Now she's with Moneybag Yo, and Taina is now with her baby's father. Now, allegedly, they say Ari Fletcher and G Herbo was still together, had just had a brand new baby when Taina and G Herbo started dating. Taina claims that she didn't know. We don't know if it's true or not, because we know these niggas be lying. These niggas will lie to you and sweet talk you and tell you everything but the motherfucking truth. Order in the court. So she said she didn't know, and she started a relationship with G Herbo. G Herbo left Ari, and Ari seemed to be the bitter baby mama who always wanted to start drama. So in 2025, we open up the year with Ari and Taina now being friends. They've been kind of beefing here and there over the years, going back and forth. More so Ari being petty on social media, doing things. You could tell she was bitter. You could tell she was hurt. But the question that I always have is, why don't they take it up with the baby daddy? Why do they take it out on a woman? Now, if you're looking at this picture, the lady that's on the right-hand side, my right-hand side, with the bigger face is Ari with the bigger hair. And the other lady is Taina. She's the new girlfriend to G Herbo. And she's on Ari's show, her cooking show. And I'm going to let you guys listen to a little bit of how this show went.
Bitch. No, bitch, my heart broke. Everybody's gonna feel this shit. Like, I'm fucked up. We all finna be fucked up. Like, ain't no happy home, bitch. It's not. You had sex with a girl before?
Talking.
Never. You want to?
But that didn't have nothing to do with me. So why you not mad at him?
Put anything in there, because this bitch might be trying to pull a fast on me and poison me.
She ruined my birthday, my image.
I ruined your image?
On the Ari's parties and whatnot.
Girl, I invite that man to that party. I think you're cool.
Thank you.
But just know, did you think that I have something of you that I could post? I was like, take that post down for my son right now. So, what is your current relationship status? You don't want me to have your number?
You have my number.
I got your number.
Okay. My goodness. Somebody sent in, they wanted to know, is it possible for the current girlfriend and the ex-girlfriend or spouse to be friends? Now, looking at this don't look like a true friendship. This look like this shit is for TV. This look like this shit is going to come crumbling down. Both of these women are extremely beautiful. I mean, he has some really good taste. They are extremely beautiful. But you can still tell that Ari is still upset, still has some pettiness and bitterness inside of her. And, you know, some people will argue, as she should. You know, she just had a baby, and this lady stepped into the life and took her man, so they say. But one would ask and one would beg the question, can a woman really take your man? If it's your man, let's really talk about this. Can he really be taken? Is it not that he wanted to go? How do we know what this man was telling Taina? Taina say she don't know. She didn't know that they was together. Now, come on now. Y'all ain't slow. Act like you know. These men like to lie. They like to tell you we done. We not together. We don't live together. Even though we just had a baby, I don't like her. All type of stupid shit. I'm sure that's what he told Taina. Otherwise, why would she be with a man who just had a child and is in a relationship? I mean, unless she's just a real life home wrecker, well, she really doesn't come off like that. She's really beautiful. She could have the picking of her choice. So one would say that he probably lied to her. That's not a big stretch. Now, the question that was asked is, can they really be friends? Here's the thing. I see this happen more so often with Caucasians than I ever see with African Americans. It seems like it's a struggle for the ex and the new to be friends because it has no type of authenticity. The ex seems to be always mad, especially if she wasn't through with the relationship, especially if she still want him back. She's never going to have your best interest at all. She's going to be waiting and plotting and watching for something to happen. She's going to be happy when things happen. Hence why every time something occurred with this relationship, Ari was the first person to go on the internet and taunt her or have something to say about her. You never really heard Taina saying many things about Ari. She never even really responded. So now they're friends. I put that in quotations. Do I think that it's going to last? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Ari is not authentic. She really don't like this lady. They never do. They never do. Now, it's different if the ex has moved on. They have a life. They have a man. They moved on. That's possible. But when it's a broken situation like this and they never really settled their differences, I don't believe it's possible. Order in the court. I simply do not believe that this is possible. I do not believe that the ex and the current spouse or girlfriend can ever truly really be friends because the ex is always harboring some ill will feelings that more than likely don't have nothing to do with the new girlfriend or the new spouse. It's some shit that you need to take up with the man, and you too scared to do that because you're in love with the man, so you just gonna hate the woman. And that right there, that's not a flex. That's the biggest downfall of the African American community, especially if you have children, because they have children. They have children, and for a while they weren't talking. It was a part of the clip where Ari's child was with Taina, and Ari didn't even have Taina's number. She couldn't even call Taina to check on her child. That doesn't make sense. That's stupid. At the bare minimum, even if you don't like the woman for whatever reason, you should still get to know who your children are around. Order in the court. I mean, that's just grown woman one-on-one. But a lot of women are not that mature. A lot of women, you got to pull and try to force them to get to know you when you're around their child. That shit is stupid. That shit is stupid. It's the craziest shit I ever seen, as you can see here. So, no, I do not think that this is possible. I do not think that it will ever be possible until people truly heal. And a lot of this is the man's fault because Ari was a new mother. For whatever reason, he stepped out on her to be with this woman. And of course, it's going to cause chaos. All of the chaos starts with the man in a relationship. And a lot of times these men be too pussy to put their foot down. They be too pussy to make sure that they wrap things up. And so you get this chaos between two beautiful women. But it is rare that men are able to control these situations and they don't have drama and they don't have chaos and they leave one situation and they wrap that up and they go on to another situation. That is a rare situation that happens. We see this. But is there true friendship in the new and the old? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not. That's my verdict. I want to know what y'all think. I think it's not possible. I think these women be too bitter. I think these women be preying on the other woman's downfall. I think these women be stuck on stupid. They be delusional. They just be waiting. And it just be like, how we supposed to be friends? How? You don't even like me. You don't even fucking like me. So what are we doing here? How about we just know what it is and keep it moving. Save all the friend shit, right? And I think that that's what they need to do, because I think that right here, we see them hugging right now. And I promise you, give me 5 months. They're going to be beefing. They're going to be beefing. That's my verdict. All right, y'all, we moving on. We're moving on to Ask the Judge. Ask the Judge. Ask the Judge. I had somebody send in to me and they wanted to know, what is an appropriate attire to go on an interview in? That's a good question, because a lot of you don't know what's appropriate. It's not appropriate to go into an interview with 6-inch stilettos unless you're going to a strip club. Unless you're being interviewed to be a stripper, that's the only time you should be wearing 6-inch stilettos. You don't want to come off too sexy. That's not what you're selling. You're selling your accomplishments and your ability to do. You're not selling your ass, your tits. You should be covered up. You should have on a shirt that covers your bosoms. You should not have on too much perfume because you don't know what people are allergic to. You should not have on too much jewelry. Okay? Take off some of the rings, take off the necklaces, take off some of the bracelets. You don't want to have too many piercings in your ear, in your nose, in your face. You don't want to have different color hair. They're not going to tell you this. They're just going to not pick you. Okay? I'm just telling you the truth. These are the things that you have to pay attention to. You don't want to have on too tight clothing. You don't want your panties showing. Fellas, you want to have on crisp shoes that are work attire. You don't want to come with Jordans on. Perhaps unless you work at a manufacturing facility. But if you're going for a corporate job, you want to have on some nice corporate shoes. You want to have on slacks. You want to have on a belt. You want to make sure that your pants are pulled over your anus. Nobody wants to see your ass. You're giving LGBT community activity. Okay? Don't come in there smelling like weed, men or women. You're definitely not getting picked. You're definitely not getting picked. Next. Please don't come in there with any tongue rings. Next. I'm just trying to help you guys out. Brush your teeth. Nobody want to look at popcorn teeth. Brush your tongue. Nobody wants to smell shit during the interview. You wonder why the interview was supposed to last for an hour. They were done with you in 5 minutes. Order in the court. You guys to go. Come prepared. Come with a resume. Have a good email address. We don't want to see Mad Dog 2020. Next. Preferably it should be your first and last name. We don't want to see Sexy Mama 101 get on the flow at yahoo.com. Bust it open tata at Gmail. No, thank you. Order in the court. Just trying to help you out. Come with a portfolio. If you know what that is, a portfolio is going to be a display of your accomplishments, the things that you have done within the jobs that you have worked in. What have you accomplished? How are you going to be an asset to this new company? What examples can you show? I'm trying to help somebody today. Clap it up for me. Oh, God. I am truly under the weather. But I'm here, baby. I'm here, and I'm locked, and I'm loaded, and I'm ready for the people. I got another thing on Ask the Judge. Ask the Judge. Now, this one was near and dear to my heart. Somebody emailed me and wanted to know, how do you juggle living your dreams, being in your purpose, and working for corporate America? I asked them to give me an example. They said, like, if I wanted to be a rapper, but I still worked in corporate America. It's hard because certain things you say, certain things you do can get you canceled, can get you fired, can get you overlooked, can get you to not get that promotion. So you got to be scared while doing your purpose. Now, this was near and dear to my heart because all you guys know that I am an entertainer. No, I don't show my ass or my titties for a living. I'm God-fearing. But I do tell a couple jokey jokes here and there. I'm what you call a professional comedian. Some of my commentary is raw, explicit. Okay? Some of it can even be considered controversial. Now, this can be scary when you work in corporate America because you're trying to balance being a professional in the land of the pink people and live out your purpose. And you know, nowadays everybody is Googling and AIing and they're trying to find out who they're hiring. And as they take a look into your life, certain things that they see and certain things that you say or do may make them susceptible to not choosing you. So it can be scary, the things that you put out on social media, the things that you put out in the atmosphere. But what do? Do you just not live out your purpose for the sake of having a 9-to-5, for the sake of having some money to come in for income? Or do you take a step out on faith and say, the hell with it all, God got me? This is difficult. I'm going to tell you what I've been doing. At first, I used to be super scared. I used to be super scared for the positions that I was in because I'm super great at what I do. When I say super great, I'm talking about 5 across the board. A true professional when it comes to my industry and my field. But I'm passionate about commentary, podcasting, entertaining, making people laugh. Those are the things that make me happy at night. Those are the things that make me proud. Those are the things that make me feel like I have accomplished something in the world. And so I don't want to down that to please corporate America. And I let go of my fears last year, and I just decided I was going to go all out with my purpose, with comedy. I was going to do more content. I was going to do my podcast. I was going to say what I was thinking. I was going to be unapologetic. And thus far, it has worked out for me. However, it is still scary because if you're looking for a new job, if you're trying to go into a new industry or new field, you are privy to being checked out. And these people don't know you. So you got to just hope that they give you the benefit of the doubt. But that's where prayer come in. And so I just been praying that on my journey to look for a better position, that I get the benefit of the doubt. That I'm not judged by my purpose, and I'm strictly judged by what's on that resume and what I'm able to bring to the organization. I'm putting it in God's hands. This year I said that whatever I do, I just want to give it to God. It's a very scary feeling to just give everything to God, but it shouldn't be scary. It should be fun. It should be exciting. It should be a moment that we all trust in. But because so many of us don't really have true faith, so many of us don't really believe, it's scary. But I decided I wasn't going to allow it to scare me. I was really going to believe wholeheartedly, have faith, build my faith up. And God has been testing me this year. He has humbled me. I mean, I already was humbled, but he has done some things to really test me, humble me, and to put things into perspective just to see if I believe, just to see how I'm going to react, just to see, who I am. But I am who I say I am. I am who I say I am. I'm a God-fearing woman, and I'm not going to allow the things that I may be going through to change who I am and what I believe in. If I say I believe, damn it, I believe. And I believe that God is going to handle it all. He's going to make me come out victorious. This year is starting off rocky, but this year is our year. Jurors, it is our year. I believe that. I believe that in my heart. We got this. It doesn't matter about what it feels like and what it looks like. God has us. He is by our side. Keep the faith. Keep the hope. Keep putting him first. Amen. Amen. You guys almost got me a little teary-eyed. I can't be on here crying and shit. But since we crying, let me see. Where the crying at? If we gonna cry, we gonna do it on here. Let's see. Do I got it?
Oh my God, bro.
No, I ain't got it.
No, man. What the fuck, man?
Yeah, that's for me. I was on here trying to cry. I can't be on here crying. I'm already sick, goddammit. Woo! This is the shortest verdict that we had. I'm so excited that I still was able to do the verdict today, even though I am under the weather. On some for real shit, I do want to tell anybody that's going through anything, you're not alone. There's many Americans that are going through a lot of things right now, and God is testing you. Remember, this is only a test. You say you believe. You say you know he gonna come through. You say you love him. This is only a test. He's testing you. He's testing me. He's testing us. And I challenge you to put all your faith, all your might, all your energy, all your time into him. You know, it's so crazy. I walk around the house and I just be talking to him. I be talking to him like he my friend, like he just somebody that's right here. Somebody might call me crazy, but I am crazy. I'm crazy in love with the Lord. This year, I'm putting more emphasis on God and less emphasis on everything else. On everything else. It's going to be a challenge. But watch how victorious I come out. If you guys ever have any topics that you want to ask the judge about, if you have any topics, make sure to send them in. You can send them in. You can write them down here on Facebook or on YouTube, and we'll get to them. I appreciate y'all today. Thank y'all again. It's the verdict. Signing off.